Maxdale Bridge, Galene, Texas. This little crossing, built in 1914 by the Hess and Skinner Engineering Company, is home to more than its fair share of ghost stories, perhaps due to its proximity with Maxdale Cemetery. Established in 1863, it is the oldest graveyard in Bell County, and the final resting place of a select few, including soldiers of the Civil War and even some pioneers. Despite its peaceful exterior, the graveyard and bridge are constant victims of vandalism, including graffiti and the desecration of tombstones. Its popularity as a haunted spot proved undoubtable, as we ran into multiple groups who had ventured out, enticed by the tales of the bridge.
Main story that I grew up was whenever there was a bus full of kids.
Yeah.
Whenever it crashed, and another one where somebody committed suicide by hanging on the bridge.
She brought him out here thinking that, they were going to get together and all that, and I guess one of the dudes that she had invited was her boyfriend, and she did it to kind of rub it in his face, and he ended up hanging himself on the bridge. I came out here one night, it was around 4 o'clock in the morning, and they had some dudes in robes doing a seance on the bridge.
I know the cemetery has one too. You can see at night, it looks like it's a solar light over by the graves, but it's actually like a soul left behind or something. I think it's a widow.
Back in the 1800s, they buried some witches. And they buried them alive.
How much credibility these stories actually have is a bit difficult to determine. To try and get to the heart of these rumors, we had the opportunity to sit down with a former resident of Maxdale, none other than my own grandfather, Charles Cosper. When did you live in Maxdale?
From 1943 until 1958.
We actually saw the, I think it's a Baptist church that's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same one that has been there for ages, or is that a newer one?
No.
Really?
It's been there way before I got there.
Did you ever actually attend that church?
Oh, yeah. I was baptized in that river right down
In the
below.
Lampasas River?
Yeah, right
No
down
kidding.
below there.
Was there, when you were living in the area, were there any stigmas about the bridge? Like any sort of urban legends or
No,
anything like that?
nothing.
Really?
It was used every day by people going across the river.
Huh. Okay, so then stuff clearly popped up after that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Along when they got to destroying those headstones and stuff up in that cemetery.
With these accounts in the back of our minds, it was time to gear up and investigate these claims firsthand. What would happen if you guys had your own gravestone?
That was
a gunshot.
What?
And that's why you should have brought your pistol.
That sounded like a hunting rifle.
It was a gunshot followed by a ding, like they just shot the bridge.
There are people on that bridge.
We just heard a gunshot. Multiple people are over here on the bridge. And so we're going to go investigate because, I don't know, we're good people.
Here at Ghost Hunter Extraordinaires, we walk towards the danger.
Yeah. I really hope everyone's okay over there and that we're not about to go die. This is so out of focus, it's not even funny.
If I see a group of people around somebody eating on that bridge.
Luckily, it turned out to be fireworks. So we decided to continue the investigation later that night. Night has fallen. It is almost midnight.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to go back out. We're all geared up and everything. It got cold out, so some of us are bundled up. And yeah, so let's get ready to go.
It's exactly, I just checked, it's exactly 15 minutes to midnight. So by the time we get all geared up, it'll be exactly midnight when we're walking that way.
Beautiful, beautiful. Nice little plane in the distance over there.
It is really quiet out tonight. We just stopped for a second. That was actually on footage, I think. But
Yeah.
you besides crickets in the distance, there's no road noise. Yeah. It's just the wind, and the moon is practically full for all intents and purposes. 2 days
beautiful.
still.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
it's nice out here.
It's wonderful, actually. It's a great night for it. Yeah. So let's do this. Let me emphasize the fact that Jackson actually is open carrying a crossbow.
Okay, the guy here legit said, if you don't bring a gun, you're stupid. And there have been sightings of rogue people. Shh.
There's something beneath us.
No, I might just turn on the phone.
It's not a bad idea.
What? Holy
The bridge, the
Whoa, Jackson, yeah.
okay touring. That was interesting.
That went up to a 3 just a second ago.
That went all the way to the top.
Did it? Well, and that was blinking.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
When it goes off because of vibration, it like shakes a little bit. You know, it's very, very jerky and the lights blink. That was pretty solid. The bridge right now is 55.0 degrees.
Sure to-
Is there anybody out here with us tonight? We saw the lights dancing on our K2 meter earlier. You were probably the one doing that. Can you do it again?
Let me get back a bit. Down below the bridge.
Oh, it's the light reflecting on the road. Bring water from that way once in a while.
We heard that.
You heard that? It's not like a coyote or something. That was the direction of the cemetery.
Well, we also heard that there was a bus crash.
I thought that was somebody whistling. That's a bird. That was totally a bird.
That scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, some kind of animal. It was weird.
It was like a crane or something. Let's be completely clear with our viewers here. We are out here at a bridge with a lot of rumors. And none of those rumors scare us. None of the ghosts. It's the people, let's be clear here. Yeah, it's that the people who do the rituals are going to come here while we're here. That's what we're scared of.
Are much scarier than the dead.
Yes.
Actually, 2 of us are related to somebody that used to live in Maxdale. If you remember his name, it was Charles Cosper.
Or Dawn.
You might have known him as Don.
Yeah.
He was there 40s and 50s. If anybody here knew him.
Said he would cross this bridge almost every day.
Yeah, he used to play on it with his friends.
Went to the old Baptist church down the road.
He was baptized in the river just below this bridge. Still hearing things now, Jackson.
Yeah, it's still over there.
There's still an animal over there.
Probably just a deer.
It's a big deer.
There's a big
Left. Look, it sounds like it's coming. It sounds like it's coming more and more closer to like the white stone area, but we can't obviously see it.
I mean, I hear it. It sounds like it's right
Yeah, it's
there.
making this constant noise almost.
Yeah. He's shuffling around in the bushes.
Watch GHE get mauled by a coyote live.
Live on camera. We're gonna die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's sort of higher up.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's right. Yeah, right there.
I see
It's
it.
starting to come to the edge now. We're National Geographic.
Yeah, Jackson, I think break out the spirit box. We'll see what we can do with that.
So what the spirit box is, before Jackson turns it on and deafens us all, is it essentially is a radio that's set to constantly scan through different FM and AM channels. So the idea being that as you scan through those different frequencies, you're going to pick up. That was an animal. That was an animal. It just walked across the road.
Yeah, no, that was the trash can.
Yeah.
Heard it in the trash can.
I heard battles shattering.
Those coyotes.
Yeah, you can hear coyotes yipping that way. Are we getting surrounded by coyotes?
Dude, there are sounds coming from like literally every direction.
I don't like that.
Something just crossed the road down there. It legit, like I saw it moving.
We're in the middle of the wild, dude.
We're gonna die.
This is not great.
This is the most danger GHE has ever been in.
Alright, we're
Yep.
scanning. Is there anybody here with us? Are you from around here? Did anything bad happen to you on this bridge? I guess I'm gonna turn this off.
Yeah,
Alright.
turn that off for now.
You got one last chance if you want to say anything.
Nope.
Well, I guess we can try and do some isolation sessions on the bridge.
Yeah, that's a good next step. Okay.
Other than that, yeah, no, it's good.
It's right there. That's the
Oh,
pentagram.
crap. Yeah, never mind.
Nice.
I almost stepped over that.
Yep, audio's turned on that camera.
Thanks for leaving me.
Good luck.
They're walking away, laughing. But I've got an audio recorder and a crossbow and a myriad of investigative equipment. I'll be fine.
Oh, is there anybody here?
Can you walk over to this green light I've got with me here? And if you do, it'll light up. I'll know you're here.
Did you die here?
There's a lot of stories about this bridge. So, you know, wager somewhere in there's a kernel of truth that started it all. So, if you have anything to say, you can also talk. I've got this little red light right here in front of me. Pick up anything you say.
Heard stories of a school bus that crashed here. Are any of the children who died on that school bus here with me right now?
I don't know if the audio is going to pick this up, but there's something spooky. A bat just flew over me. That was cool. Hello, Mr. Bat. He's flying real close. Hey, little guy. Bats are amazing creatures, and we take them for granted as humans. They're wonderful. Please give me some kind of sign. Make a noise. Say something in the little red light. Come sit with me by the green light. Great. I'm a little lonely since my friends abandoned me. I feel like we've learned more just from talking to people who used to live here, who used to use this bridge back in the day than we have reading through history and records. So there's so much that's lost. And we want to know what it is. If something really tragic happened here, we'd like to document it. We'd like to tell that story. Is anybody still hanging around to tell it? This is really a beautiful place to hang around, I'm not going to lie. I'd hang out here if I was a ghost. Harass the teenagers and enjoy the pretty views and serene silence.
Unfortunately, our time was cut short before I was able to record my own solo session by the arrival of a group of sightseers. While we had been wary all night of wildlife, we decided to call it after more humans showed up. Ghost hunting is often hit or miss. In the end, it boils down to debunking or capturing an event. The stories that surround this bridge certainly sound fantastical, but with little to no evidence on record and nothing on scene to corroborate them, the Maxdale Bridge seems to be just a beautiful, masterfully built testament to human engineering.